everybody. This is Quilting Color, and today's episode we're going to focus on green. I am your hostess with the most stash. Now I'm saying that, hostess with the mustache, and it sounds like I'm saying hostess with a mustache. So I think I'm going to change that. I don't think I want to be doing that one. But I am your host, Jenny K. Parks. And if you like all things quilty and all this quilty information, like this video and subscribe to Jenny K. Quilts on YouTube. Ring that little bell. Ding! And so you'll get alerts for every time I'm live, every new video that's posted. You won't miss a thing. So before we dive in, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself, and I'm going to go over some of the new stuff that I have happening. But believe me, we're going to dive in real quickly. Hello, Gwen, and hello, Amanda. First of all, I want to say the world can be a crazy and upsetting place. It can be stressful, but you know what? There's no stress here. And there's no anger here. There are people who love quilts, people who care about each other, and people who just want to make the world a more beautiful place. So you are absolutely welcome here. If you have not been, not felt okay commenting some places on social media, you're going to be fine here, because the people in the comments right there are some of the nicest people that I know. They're wonderful. And your voice is absolutely welcome here. So comment. I would love to hear where you're from. My question today, what's your favorite green? What is your favorite green? My husband's favorite green is emerald. Mine, I'm saying, you guys, I'm totally digging lime. Lime green. I love lime green. That's my favorite right now. But you know, I can switch it up. I can switch it up. All right, so I have a couple new things. Oh, hello, Renee. Oh, it's you. I haven't seen you in so long. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, Virginia. Love you, my friend. Love you. Okay, so I have a new pattern that is out now. I am an ambassador for Cherrywood fabrics. Cherrywood, beautiful hand-dyed fabrics. If you have not tried Cherrywood, if a shop nearby doesn't have it, go to a quilt market, go somewhere so you can get your hands on some. Even just grab yourself a fat quarter and try it, because they're beautiful. They sew like butter, and the colors are wonderful. So I am going to be, all the solids I'm going to be using here today are going to be Cherrywood, so you're going to get to see them firsthand, but there's nothing like getting your hands on them, and they're wonderful. So not to be missed. You can get them two places. If you can't find them locally, you can go to Cherrywood online, but my favorite shop to get it from that has the entire collection, everything in all the sizes, is Wooden Spools. And so you can go to woodenspools.com, and they will hook you up. They'll take care of you. They're awesome, wonderful, wonderful people. Let's see, we got some more comments. Oh, you guys are chatting back and forth. I love you. Oh, this is so wonderful. All right, I'm so glad that you guys here. So if you were enjoying this, you guys, though, one of the things you can do, even while we're watching, I think, you can share this video with your other quilty friends. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Okay, so new pattern that's coming up. It is this pattern right here. This is called, Winter Snow. And I'm going to show you a full-size picture of it, and then I'm going to show you how big it actually is, because, and you'll see why I did it this way. So I have next to my door, right, I've just got this window, and it's supposed to be decorative and whatnot, but it's too see-through, and it's just begging for a quilt. So this is a longer project. It is made with beautiful Cherrywood fabrics, and the big thing about Cherrywood, there's such a benefit. So many colors and so many things just blend together. You'll see today. You will see the awesomeness. All right, so here I'm going to show you this, and let me slide over here. I want you to get a feel for how long it is. I had some sample makers, some people test out the pattern. They made it double and reversed it for a table runner, or you could cut it short or whatever. And it is, there we go. All right, I'll give you a kind of close-up view here. Beautiful, beautiful colors. My inspiration, I Googled and I searched for different winter snow. I searched for winter sunset. I searched for sunset in the mountains and those kinds of things. This is what the color range that I came up with. And can you guys see that? Can you see the sparkly thread? You kind of can. Yay! Okay, the sparkly thread. So on March 25th, 2 weeks from today, I'm going to be doing a sit and sew demo. I'm going to show you how to do the raw applique. I'm going to give you all my tips and tricks for putting this baby together. So don't miss that. Be sure when you like and subscribe that you're going to click that little alert so you don't miss it. Even if you can't watch it live, which is always beneficial because then you can ask me the questions that you have and I can answer them right away. But even if you can't do that, you'll get an alert and you can come back and watch it later. And you know what? You can always post any questions in the comments for me. I love to be able to take care of you like that. Okay, let's see. Hi, Diana. Hi, Jenny. It's a great day for the color green. Yay! I love the greens of trees. Gwen, I'm not really a green fan, but if I had to pick one, green grass or evergreen. Ooh, I like those, Gwen. Renee, Diana, it's spring in my house. All the plants I bought last fall are getting new leaves. Runners and flowers. Oh, that sounds lovely. We have probably a half a foot of snow in our front yard. Yeah. All right, and Amanda, if someone says they like frog green, do you think light green or dark green? I seem to think toward a lime green like a tree frog. Oh, I should have started with that song, right? It's not easy being green. I should have done that, but I didn't. So I don't know. You know, when you mention frogs, right? I think of that. Oh, did anybody ever watch the Red Green Show? Oh my goodness, I'm taking a trip in the Wayback Machine. Red Green Show, and he had this song I remember so distinctly. It's like, don't lick a toad, don't lick it. No, don't ever lick a toad. Something like that. And you asked me about frogs, and that's immediately where my mind went. I'm a little random right here. Okay, so yeah, be sure, don't miss that. I've got that coming up. Winter snow demo. I have new fabric in, yay! And my new fabric is on the way. So next Thursday, so go a week ahead on the calendar and then jump one back. I'm going to be doing another live sale. And I'm going to have some glorious stuff. It's really, really fun. So I'm going to have some good stuff there. Be sure to catch it. Live sales, they're not as fun to watch later. But if stuff hasn't moved, you can always contact me and let me know. All right, I think that is enough for now, but if you want to keep up with me where I'm talking, if you want to join Workbasket Wednesday, the virtual quilting bee, at no cost, you can join it. If you want to find out about the sales, if you want to find out about my patterns or whatever, I send out one email a week, and I have the links to everything. So anything you want to know about my stuff that's going on, you be sure, sign up for my emails at my website, jennykaequilts.com, and you will be in the know, my friends, in the know. Okay, all right, let's talk green. Yay! Oh, I did want to show you one more picture of the winter snow because this is awesome. I went outside in the yard. Barley really likes this, and he really was having fun. And it was snowing at the time, so I thought, this is perfect. I have to get some shots with winter snow. So there it is. There's the winter snow ones. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull up the proper one here, and then we're going to look at it. All right, any more thoughts on green? What else is your favorite green? What's your favorite green? Oh, now I'm singing. Green, glorious green, every quilt should have some. No, I say that, but there's none in this. So, whoops. Jenny, just ignore that one. Keep moving on. Let's see. Diana, Renee, that sounds wonderful. I love houseplants. I love houseplants too. Oh, Renee, red geraniums and pink cactus blooming. Hibiscus dropped all its leaves in January. All new leaves now. Renee, that sounds beautiful. Okay, so first thing I'm going to talk about is the different kinds of greens that you will encounter at the quilt shop. Now, sometimes visiting a quilt shop can be a little bit intimidating because people might rattle off, oh, this is that, right? And it can be a little bit intimidating, overwhelming. So that's why I like to show you first off the different kinds of greens you're going to encounter. I want you, when you look at that green, to be able to associate, oh, this is what that means. Okay. All right, so let me do this here. Okay. Switch. All right, so here we're looking at the different kinds of greens. This is a nice white, crisp green is what I would say. Here is a Kae fabric that has kind of an army green. to it in the background. Here's a more olivey. There's an olive green. Here is evergreen. Who said evergreen? Somebody said evergreen. That was Gwen. There's a nice evergreen color. Here is a green. I guess that I would consider this kind of a little modern green, maybe? A little more modern green. And then here we have more of a blue green and a very pale. That's kind of almost limey. Here we're getting more blue green, and I'll show you. We're going to talk about blue greens because I have to show you that when I do my stash. Here is this is just another lighter pale green, and of course, lime green. Yay! And that's a batik, and I think this is a batik as well. But the rest are regular ones. So this gives you an idea when you go to the quilt shop. These are going to be the different kinds of colors that you're going to encounter and put them together. Now, if I was doing, this is just a bonus one. I just thought of this. So my theory always is that the more of the colors that you can put in a quilt, the more interesting it's going to be. So if you have green, right? Don't settle for just one green. Pick a whole bunch of greens. Pick a whole bunch that you want to use, like in a scrap quilt or something like that, because that's going to be more interesting. All the different textures in there. It's just going to be a more exciting and more interesting quilt to look at. Okay, I see we have more comments. I love that lattice plaid. Oh, hey, Renee. That lattice plaid is for sale, my friend. Contact me. Do I have the thing on here? I have the number on here, but I don't have the price. So I can get back to you on the price, Renee. We can do that. We can do that. Oh, and the olive green, yes. Hey, Gwen, maybe we can work something out there too. Olive green. And the darkest one, isn't this beautiful? That's a beautiful batik. I'm not even sure how much is here, but Renee, I can hook you up. I'll put it in a pile for you. Oh, and Virginia loves the olive green too. Virginia's my green fan. She loves the green. Okay, so I'm making a little pile, ladies. You got to message me later. Okay? Okay, so those are the different varieties that you are going to encounter when you're going to pick something out. So like when somebody compares something, right, they might say, oh, maybe you're trying to coordinate with this one here. No, that one's a little too blue, you know, and they might say, oh, that one's too olive or something. This gives you an idea of what it's going to look like when you're comparing and auditioning. And you know, you've been watching before, I'm a big fan of auditioning. In fact, I couldn't do it without auditioning a lot. All right, I'm going to put them in the pile over there. And here, oh my goodness, okay. Hang on. I think I'm going to mute that because that's an alert that tells me I'm getting email. All right, so let's talk organization. This is a question that comes up often. How do you organize your fabrics? And when I first started, I had a small enough amount that I put just the itty bitty ones in one pile, in one little tubby, and then the bigger ones in another place, and then I folded up the stuff and put them in a box. So that's simple. But when you have the mostest stash, you need to find better ways to organize it. And what you need to think about when you're organizing your stash is find the method that's going to work for you, okay? Now, and to do that, you think about, how do I look for fabric? When I think, okay, I need to go to my fabric, what am I thinking? Am I looking for a particular pattern? Like, oh, I remember I had that barbecue novelty print here. That's got to be here somewhere, right? Or do you say, I need to find some things in this color? Me, I'm looking for color. And I almost don't, sometimes, I don't care if it's a batik or whatever. If it's the right color, I'm going to use it. So I sort everything by color. And I'm going to show you my blues and my greens here. And then I'll point out the issue. Oh, and we have some comments here. And the batik is like a mint green. I like that too. Oh, yes, Gwen. The batik is minty green. You guys haven't seen these because I did just pull them from my stuff today. I'd like to buy the green one with the circles. Oh, okay. Oh, my goodness, ladies. All right, so hang on here. I'm going to do some names here real quick. And I'll settle it out. Okay, so Renee liked the plaid. Renee liked the lattice plaid. Gwen perhaps liked the olive green. Or Virginia's next in line. Virginia next in line. I don't even know what they are. And Renee also liked the darkest ones. And the batik is a mint green. Okay. And I'm assuming that this batik. Okay, Gwen, I will put that in your pile. And Diana, like the green one with the circles. Is that this one? I'm just hoping. Is that one? Or is that this one? A or B? And I'm going to set them down here. These are different circles. And if this, Gwen wanted this one. So if it's this one, if it's paperweight, you've definitely got it. I'm not buying anything though. Okay, well, Renee, that's fine. That is fine, Renee. You guys message me if you want it. Virginia can have the circle, have the olive green. Oh, you sweetheart. Yes. Okay, yes for Diana with the paperweight. Well, that's okay, Renee. You just got the ball going, my friend. That's fine. And Virginia, yes, early sale, yes. I don't know, Virginia. Do you want that green one? The olive green. A. Okay, got it. So we'll see. We shall see. All right. And you guys message me. I'll figure out what it is and I'll shoot you an email and we'll settle that out. Hey, Amanda, you want the lattice? All right. All right. Oh my goodness, guys. I was not expecting this. So this is just a forecast of the show. This is a pre-sale. So, so Amanda, just email me with your, anybody who's buying for the first time, you email me shop@jennykaequilts.com. Include your name, your shipping address, and your phone number just in case I need to contact you if there's some sort of crisis. I will shoot you an invoice, and then you got 24 hours to get back to me, and then I'll ship it out to you. I can also, if we need to hold it for a little bit, wait for another sale to get better shipping rates. So we will work with you if you want to do that. All right. Virginia. Yay. You'll like that green, Virginia. Okay. Have a little puff. Renee, the dark one's still available. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Let's play with fabric. So I'm talking about sorting stash and how you organize it. Since I am color focused, I have them separated by color. And I happen to have two tubs for, all y'all are going to be drooling over. I have 2 tubs for green. I have a darker, I thought I had a darker one, but I couldn't find it with really dark greens. But I have 2 tubs because even though this is, I would consider this aqua, right? You're getting into the turquoise there. I don't have enough to constitute an entire turquoise tub. And there's a lot of blue-green that's happening here. So I'm okay calling this a green one. So I wanted to pull that out because I wanted you to see that. But what you have to do is, again, sort your fabrics for the way you're going to look for your fabrics. So all of these that are in here, I went back a couple years ago, and I just pulled out the little itty bitty scraps. I can't keep those. I have a limit. But these are all a fat quarter to a half a yard size. And you see, like, and sometimes they're unusual shapes, and I'll just fold them up. But I know approximately, oh, this looks like a fat eighth. So I've got an eighth of a yard here, and that's kind of the way I sort it. It's going to be half a yard, fat quarter, or down from that. And then anything that is bigger than that, that's a half a yard or more, I fold it up on comic book board and I stand it up vertically in my on my shelves, so that I can see it. It's like they're like books on a shelf, and I can really easily pick out the color that you want. If you are, but I do have a caveat. If I am choosing fabrics for a particular quilt, say if I was developing the stash and getting the arrangement for this project, that would have its own tub. And then I would pull the things, okay, this goes with that one. I'm waiting, I'm not quite ready yet, not all the, or whatever. That's going to go in its own special place because I want it separate. I don't want to mix it in accidentally. So that's kind of the caveat I do. The majority of everything is sorted by color, but if it's a special project, then I'm going to pull it and I'm going to use it and save it for that special project. Okay. Let's see. You're so funny. Yeah, early sale. I wish I had an immediate use for it, but no, so not bringing it home. Renee, your willpower is impressive. All right, temptress. I'm making you green with envy. Okay, so that's my simple way of organizing my stash. So let's play with the color wheel. All right, so I ask this question every time, but if it's your first time seeing this, you haven't heard that question before. That question is, do you own a color wheel? And all y'all regulars should be saying yes. You have a color wheel, and why yes, it's this one. Because this is my favoriteest color wheel. My favorite. This is the one I carry. And I'll tell you, when I go to guilds, when I do traveling to guilds and whatnot, I'll bring a stack of them. They always disappear because they're so awesome. I love this color wheel for several reasons. One, it's big enough so that I can hold up the fabrics and compare them. Other ones, some are just too small for me. And some are posters on the wall, which is great. That's beautiful. I have no problem with that. But I need to take this. Thank you. I'll be over here. And some have fabrics to represent the colors. I find that visually distracting because I can't, then I'm trying to match the fabric or the texture versus the color. And what we want is color. This one also has information on here, just a little bit of color theory information and whatnot, and a little bit about color schemes here on the background. It had everything I'm going to show you today is all diagrammed on here. In fact, this is where I got all my information. No, I got it other places, but this is where I get a lot of information. Why yes, Virginia, you do have a color wheel. I have 2 of my color wheels and a small Panto book. Panto book. Oh, I'm so jealous. I need to get, Amanda, is that like a Pantone? Because Pantone that's the holy grail of color. That would be awesome. Tell me about your book. You gotta tell me about your book. Okay, so this has enough information to help you to pick out your quilts. The other thing that it has, which I love, is, and I'm going to demonstrate this today. You can blend any colors together. You can make a beautiful color combinations. When you have the lights, the darks, the mediums, and the brights, this has the scale. It's not just one color. It's that color. It's that hue with all the tints. That means white added to it. And, let me flip around here in the back. It's the hue with the tones and the shades added to it. So you can get a beautiful gradation of fabric. This is why I love it. It's a great color wheel. It is a great color wheel, Gwen. Okay, so let's plunk it down here on the table. And I also want to say a caveat here. Green and red seem to be the most challenging colors to reflect accurately from my camera to my monitor to YouTube to your monitor. So there might be some differences. It might not look exactly like I'm saying, and differences in fabric. Like shiny stuff will display a little bit differently than not shiny stuff, matte stuff. So just be aware of that. A Pantone book. Amanda. Oh, that's a treasure. That's a treasure right there. Hang on, let me take a little sip. Okay. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do when we look at green is we are just going to pick the complementary. Now, complementary means that you are on one side of the color wheel and you're just going to go to the other side of the color wheel. The complement of this color is the one that's on the other side, and you have a Merry Christmas because you got red and green. So the complement for green is red. They will always look good together. And when I think back to my preppy days in middle school, pink and green was the thing to be working. I'm telling you, it was awesome. So lots of pink and green there. But let me show you what I mean about adding a lot of different ones. All right, so there's a beautiful emerald green. Emerald green, that's my husband's favorite color, emerald green. And here is our red. Aren't those gorgeous? They're gorgeous together. Just beautiful. Beautiful red and green. But you know what? Just these colors in this one shade, just almost a pure hue, That's not going to be that's not exciting enough for me. We're going to spice it up a little bit. I am going to add a range of colors here. Now notice, oh, Jenny, that's pink. Yes. Pink is light red. It is. It is. So there, and I'm just going to add a little bit at a time. And I want you to kind of see how it develops as I'm adding these colors, all right? I'm going to add another pink. And actually, I think I'm going to turn it this way here. That's going to be better. And then I'm going to add another green here. Look at this. Look at this. I have a couple more pinks I want to add. I have some more steps of pink. Then I do the other one. Oh, look at that. Glorious. And then, oh, a nice white. It's like just barely pink. And then we're going to add a beautiful green right here. This is so much more visually interesting than just that. Okay? So I say use as many as you can in there that will work. You don't have to use them all. But even if we just did 3 of each one, let's do this one, and that one. And let's do this one and take a middle and that. That's even more interesting than just the plain one. Okay? And that's Jenny Byers' discovery that she made in coloring and quilts, is that you can blend any colors together as long as you have the darks, the lights, you have mediums, and you have some brights in there. There's a nice bright one. You can blend anything. Anything will work. Oh, that's not that way, Jenny. There, isn't that beautiful? Okay, and I'm going to line it up here too because I want you to really see the blend. Behold the blending. Look at this. It looks like it is specifically designed to go together. Isn't that awesome? I love that. I love that. So all we've done is the complementary. Green to red. That's it. So you're stumped in the quilt shop, or you have this one, maybe a color scheme that really has a lot of green in there. You know what? Just take and throw in a little bit of red, a little bit of something there, a little bit there to add a little bit more interest. That's all you need to do. So that is the complementary of this green. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, let's shift a little bit, and instead of focusing on this green here, we're going to rotate a little bit this direction. Now, I can do that because I'm allowed to break the color laws. No, I'm kidding. I can do that because they're not rules. This is a tool. This is inspiration. This is a guide. This is not a rule book. It doesn't mean, well, my red doesn't quite match the red on there. It's okay. Close enough. It'll be fine. Or my green, that's not quite the right green. Or mine's right there in the middle. That's okay. Using the ideas is going to be just great for you. Oh, let's see. Hey, Mary Jo. Yay. Dang, forgot you were here. Kept checking Facebook. Oh, that's right. I packed my bags and I moved to YouTube. Okay, let's see. Amanda, it is the ultimate 3-in-1 color tool by Joan Wolfram. Oh, I have that. I have that one. It has 816 colors. Oh, yes, with all the formulas that you need. Yes, Amanda, I do have that one. So Pantone, the Pantone company, they create a book every year that has all those codes on it, but it may have more, and they're big tiles like paint chips, almost. So I thought you had that, and I'm thinking that's like $100. I would love to have it, but maybe if somebody has an extra one laying around, because that's a lot of money. Even though I'm a color lover. Okay. All right, Mary Jo, I'm glad you're here. All right, so we're going to focus kind of on this color range right here. And so the complementary for that one is just right here. So we think kind of in this combination. And so I'm going to start with the dark. And I'm going to continue to add lights. Look at that. Isn't that glorious? Okay, I want to make sure. This should be a raspberry looking one. Hi, Gay. Welcome. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. So this is a raspberry. I'm trying to see if it looks. Can't really tell on my monitor right here if it looks more raspberry. This is kind of like a raspberry. Think raspberry. That's the color it is. You'll really pick that up as I move a little bit lighter. So I'm going to add more of the lights. Oh, Jenny, look at this. Isn't it glorious? It's glorious. Oh, lime green. Look at that. Sangria. Isn't that the perfect name? I could use a sangria about now. No, I'm kidding. I need to wait till the show's done. All right. And strawberry. I'm going to flip that over there. And celery. Oh, I love the names. And look at this. Beautiful, beautiful color combination. What does this color combination make you think of? I'm curious. Tell me what you think of. Renee, do you know Gay? Do you know her from somewhere else? Because Renee, you surprise me with the people you know. You just know the people that are watching here. Even if you don't know her, I appreciate the wonderful welcome. So when I look at this, I see a raspberry bush. The colors that you would get on a raspberry bush, right? You have the deep of that, and then you have the sun shining on some of the raspberries, and then maybe you have some blooms, the little blooms, and then these are all the different. This is the dark green that's underneath, you know, kind of underneath, or maybe there's a leaf that's folded up or something, and that's the dark green, and then this is the light and the brights that are showing where the sun is shining on them. Flowers, yeah, Mary Jo. Rose garden, yes, Amanda, yes, a rose garden, but I never promised you one. I'm just saying. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Be sure to tip your waitress. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Well, Renee, you're awesome. See? Further proof of awesomeness of the people who come to watch my shows. Okay, so this is just another example, and all we've done here is the complementary, but we veered off a little bit. Notice, I want you to kind of see this. This is this green, this setup is a little more blue-green. This is a little more limey, okay? So that kind of gives you an idea of the different things there. And I mean, this would be fine together. Look at that. That's nice too. But you know what? I gotta play with the lime green. I gotta play with it because it's what I do. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more combination. We're gonna use the split complementary technique here. And I'm gonna come over towards the blue green because I mean we've discussed my dilemma. My husband was explaining something to me the other day. I think he was maybe talking about different kinds of race cars, right? Well, to say this is that is to say that teal is green. I was like, oh, okay, I understand completely. That is so wrong. Because I'm very specific in my names, right? The names mean something. Lilac is not aubergine, but they all fit in the purple spectrum, okay? But so green here, the green that we're going to talk about is more of a blue-green, but I'm not going to be doing a whole episode on blue-green, so I'm fitting it in there because next week is blue. And all things being equal, I will take blue, thank you very much. So I'm going to cover this a little bit here so we can get that on. All right, so blue-green is what we're looking at right here. So we've got our blue-green, and I'm going to match with that. Okay. And yeah, is that what I did? Is that what I did? What did I do there? How come that's there? All right. Okay. Here is an awesome blue-green. I love this. I love this. And as I'm putting this together, does look like a road card. As I'm putting all this together, I want you to think about what it makes you think of. What images and colors, and like the last one was flowers, a rose garden, whatever. Just tell me what this makes you think of. So let's see. I'm here. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm here, and we're going to do, instead of the complementary straight across, we're going to do split complementary. And so we're going to do some of these. Is that what I wanted there? That's what I did. I'm going to show you what I picked out. It's kind of a split complementary, but I'm not using so much of this bright red. I'm going to use a little more rusty red, and it's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely, I tell you. All right, so here we have this one, and I'm going to do the darker one here. That one there, and then a darker, and this is the, oh, let me line it up more of what I had there. So this is kind of the red orange here, and this is going to be the red. And notice it's kind of a rusty red and an orange red. And really, these are quite bright and dramatic right here. These three colors would be too much in one quilt. Do you get what I'm saying? It's too much and too intense to enjoy looking at that quilt. Think about, all right, I love frosting. When I was a kid, the cake was superfluous. I would actually, no lie, you guys, as a small child, I did this till I was about 8, but get a cupcake, right? And I don't care about the cake. I would actually put it in my hand or put it on the plate, flip it over, eat the cake off, and then enjoy the frosting. So the frosting was the point for me, right? Now, as I've matured and I don't do that anymore, oh, old Victorian home. Oh, Amanda, that's a good one. So I don't do that anymore because it's too rich. Does that make sense? It's too much sugar. It's just overwhelming for my more sophisticated palate. I've matured. It's overwhelming. So I don't do that. I'll enjoy the cake and the frosting. I just want some frosting and I want some of the cake and then maybe a nice cup of coffee with it, you know? And what the thing about these colors, it's too much, it's too rich for just one quilt. Just these colors alone. So we are gonna mix it up. We're gonna make it even better, okay? So this is perfect. If somebody says, well, they like this darker teal, they like this color, right? And say, okay, I can help you out. We can do this. So I'm gonna begin to add some of the different colors here that would go with this. Oh, look at these. All right, already this is kind of loosened up a little bit and the colors are not so intense, okay? I'm gonna keep adding. I love this adding process. I really think it adds so much. I hope it does. I hope it does. All right, oh, this is called Laguna. Don't you love, I love the names. And there we're getting a little lighter in our orange and a little lighter in our red. And then the palest blue, green, mint. This is one of the colors I used for the snowflakes. I thought it'd be boring if they're all white. So I have pale, super white, pale pink, and pale green. This pale mint. And we have that one. And this one. Now, this, with all the different colors in there, would be so much more pleasing as a quilt, I think. Notice the dark colors, they make the things pull away. So dark colors pull away and lighter colors come forward. Oh, and I'll give you a bonus tip. If you don't have the right color thread and you're choosing between one that is a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, just remember that. Lighter colors will come forth and darker colors will recede. So if it's a color you don't want it to show, choose the darker color, it'll disappear. If you want it to be obvious, choose the lighter color. So we see this same thing here. Sunset over the ocean. Oh, Amanda. Man, girl, you're on fire. Oh, I love that. It is a sunset over the ocean. And I'm going to arrange it here. Let's arrange it in the whole color spectrum. Oh, I love doing this. This is just so satisfying, even if I don't make the quilt. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And we used our secret weapon here. We chose the blue-green, and then we just did the split complementary. So we go across, and instead of the complement of this one, we jump and we split. And so you have these rusty reds and these red oranges. Gorgeous. 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 All right, guys. Do we have any other questions? Because I think that was, oh no. I have to show you why. I believe lime green is a neutral. So pick a color. Pick some colors, guys. Pick some colors. Let me hear it. Oh, yeah, I can't hear it. Show me. Tell me what your colors are. And I'm going to show you why lime green is a neutral. Here is our beautiful lime green. And we're going to put other colors and other things with it. Sunset over the ocean. I don't want to grab green fabrics. Well, all right. So you see, it works with every color that I've showed you today. Everyone, absolutely. Isn't it gorgeous, Renee? Gorgeous, you guys. And it was so simple. It was so simple. See? This is the quilter's secret weapon. Okay. Blue, black, blue. All right. Black and blue. Black and blue. Okay. Oh, I just happen to have some blue right here. All right. I'm going to grab some blacks. Hold on. Hold on. I had some blacks and blues right there. Here's black. Look at this. Black with lime green. Yes, look at the pop, the spark you get. The spark. All right. And here's a blue. Here's a nice royally blue. Here's a middle. Oh, look at that. Those kind of you guys. Darn it. I like that color combination. The dark, and that's a medium. That's, oh, yes. Okay. Oh, bye, Renee. We'll see you later. Black and blue. Jenny's, I had to run. It's a fluke I caught you. I'm so glad you did. Ta-ta for now. Yes. Pink. All right. Diana says pink. So, all right. Lime green here. Let me grab, oh, here we go. Okay. Look at this. If that was on over the top, look at these pinks. Look at these pinks that are happening. It's a great background. It's a perfect background. See, the reason I believe green really is almost a neutral in every situation. And let me explain. No, there's too much. Let me sum up. Because all around us, everywhere, every time you go outside in nature, you have brown, you have skies, which might be blue or gray, and you have green. Except in winter, and then you have white. Right? So naturally occurring, those four colors are going to be everywhere. Those four colors could almost be used in just about every project. So it's something to think about. It will add depth and warmth and interest and inspiration and everything to that. Okay, let's see what other colors we have. Okay, we said pink. So here are some pinks, and we'll see, we obviously, look, hot pink, light pink, raspberry, oh yes, and these here, glorious. It's so, what this lime green does is it gives everything else a lift and a spark to it. Because so like I was talking about on the leaves, right? If you take a leaf and you're out there in the sunshine, right? Take a big enough leaf so you can get a good look at it. You take that leaf out there in the sunshine, you'll notice that parts of it look lighter than other parts. This lime green is that light part. It's that spark that you get in there. It's that life. All right, and then we have purple. All right, you guys throw out some other colors. Let me grab some purple. Let me grab purple. Okay, I found another pink in the middle here. Look at that. And then here's a purple with black in it. Yes. Yeah, yellow. All right, Kae. Let me grab some yellow. Okay. I love what you're thinking. And Gwen said red. Gwen, we already did red. Hang on, I'll get that. All right, yellow. Look at that. Look at that. And here's a nice paler yellow. It works. It works, Jenny. I'm convinced. Let's do red. So red, lime green, red. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So really, I think anything, like if you want to, I need to do that. I need to make a quilt where lime green is the background. I'm so excited now. I know the perfect one. Darn it, I keep coming up with more quilts. Okay. So we've got this. Any other questions about green or other questions about color or any fabrics that you would like to buy? I'm just you just let me know. All right, yeah, and Amanda, shoot me an email, shop@JannieKaeQuilts.com, and yeah, and we'll do that. We'll get this all sorted out, and taken care of. You guys got it on the pre-sale. Okay, so excuse me. If you appreciate this video, if you enjoyed it, share the video. Share it with your quilting friends. Share it with your guild. Share it with somebody that you know owns a shop. Whatever, just share the show. I would appreciate it because nothing in today's world is better than your recommendation. So share the show, help me get the word out, and I so much appreciate it. There is a problem. Too many ideas, not enough time. Oh, mercy, yes. Mercy, yes. That is so true. Too many ideas, not enough time, right? But hey, if you're running out of time, if you need to set aside a couple hours every week to have a blast and quilt, be sure to find out about Work Basket Wednesday. It's a Zoom workshop, Zoom virtual quilting bee. And we have a great time, don't we? We have a fantastic time. Come work on your own project, but it's one time a week you set aside just for you. So, yeah, share the show, you guys. Be sure, tune in next Thursday for more live sales, and because this was semi-live. No, this was actually live. It was never mind. And next Friday, I'm going to be talking about blue, and then the Friday after that, I'm going to do the demonstration on how to do raw edge applique and do these different snowflakes to make the winter snow runner. Amanda, the website is shop@JennyKaeQuilts.com, and you know what? I think I'm just gonna throw it in here right now, real quick. There you go. There you go. Oh, thank you, Virginia. Thank you. I've been thinking about you. All right, my friends. So it's Friday. Have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy some time. Play with some lime green if you can. You know, get to a shop or something like that. That would be fantastic. All right, guys. I'll buy both of those green fabrics that had the circles, A and B. Okay, I'll have to check which ones those. I'll have to see. Somebody might be in line ahead of you, but we'll see. We'll see, Virginia. Diana, yes. And Virginia. Okay, yeah, email me, you guys, and shoot me what you're looking for, and we'll get it figured out. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing, liking, commenting, and I will see you next time.